I am bold, I am strong.
Wow, so I'm really excited having you again on the platform. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yes,
it was really an awesome time having you, and we're so excited because we would like to hear more from you.
absolutely.
I am bold, I am strong. It don't matter what I'm going through, it won't break me.
Okay, so Mabel, Gabriels, everyone is waiting to hear more of your story and how you're able to come out of all of those addictions. The topic we're considering is depression. So now we're going to be talking about the effect of depression. The effect on depression, not just on you, but to every other person, the major effects of depression, which borders on your own perspective and other person's perspective. So we'd like to hear from you, drawing from the last video actually.
Depression it does have a big effect on the youth actually, because we are mostly found under pressure, or feel underachieved, and sometimes social media can cause one to be depressed because you go on there and you see your mates doing things that's really you wish you could do, not knowing that actually social media is actually like it's a make-believe life. You be like people see what they want them to see, so the fact that you see people with cars and all that might not even be their cars, and I'm sorry to put this, but I go by what the Bible says, and the Bible says that he who compares himself with another is foolish, So sometimes people go off of social media and become depressed. A lot of things can cause depression. In my case, what made me depressed was the fact that I wanted to stop a particular addiction and I couldn't. It was tough for me to stop smoking Indian hemp, like I stated. It was tough for me I could get over cocaine, but it was tough for me to stop smoking Indian hemp and taking popping pills and taking codeine. So that got me depressed. That made me sad. That would make me be in the midst of people and I will still be to myself. I'll be shrinked out. It makes you feel like you're alone in this world. So when it gets intense, that you start to think suicide thoughts, is when you feel like the world doesn't need you. The world doesn't need your type. You feel like you're a failure. You're not enough. Things like that start to get to you, and you feel like, okay, if I even take my life, nobody will notice. Nobody needs me. Forgetting that you have families, you have well-wishers, you have people that may not actually always tell you all the time that they love you and you mean a lot to them, that actually do care about you.
Yeah, sincerely, I want to pick from what you said. But sometimes I feel it's easier said than done. Because when we are really facing the real thing, you see some people feel okay, they go online and you say, my mates are doing this, my mates are doing that. Okay, now we are talking about depression and you're like, okay, don't be depressed, I don't want to be depressed. No, that's not the bottom line. I want to really understand how it is or how it feels to actually be seeing your mates doing what you're not doing, and yet you're saying we should try to limit, not compare ourselves. We should try not to.
The first thing that we should always remember is that nobody is living your story for you. So you can't even begin to put yourself in another person's race.
Exactly. Wow.
You are on your own race. You are on your own track. You are not in competition with anybody. So there is no point even looking at them and comparing yourself. Because you might be looking at them, they have a car. The one you're going to have is going to be way better.
Exactly.
And that's one thing I need people to understand also, is the fact that not everybody would be rich. I'm sorry to give you that harsh truth. Not everybody would do a 9 to 5. Some people would have to work under people. Some people will have to become drivers, become mechanics, and there's nothing wrong with being stigmatized that you're a mechanic or you're a driver, because a lot of people are cashing out from these businesses.
So your major cause of depression is comparison. I want to pick that comparison.
Yes. So live another person's life, live another person's story, and live yours. When I say live, I mean L-E-A-V-E. When I say live another person's life, when I say live yours, I mean L-I-V-E. Live yours, live your truth, live your race. Be on your own track.
Wow. So you just got that, right? Live your life. She said LEAVE, live other people's life. And LIVE, live your life. Enjoy your life. Was so
to the
happy
fullest, please.
to have you. Yes,
thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. We're so excited having you. And we can't wait to, please hold on, because we're coming back for the last series, yes, on this same platform. And we're going to be having Mabel Gabriels again, and she's going to be running through this. So please sit back and still hear. You have to hear more. You really have to hear more. Thank you so much, Mabel Gabriels. I can't wait. I can't wait to have you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. Catch you.
Bye. Don't miss me.